You know that Philippines flight path stretches over 22,000 kilometers or just under 14,000 miles? This is part 12 of ranking every country based on how many places they fly to directly. Here is the updated map of the remaining countries. There are 5 remaining in North America, 2 in South America, 11 in Africa, 32 in Europe, 29 in Asia, and again just poor Australia representing Oceania. Which continent do you think will have the most in the top 50? Moldova starts us off today with 23 locations, mostly flying around Europe. It also has flights to Armenia, Georgia, Azerbaijan, Israel, Cyprus, and the UAE. The Philippines, Ghana, and Sri Lanka all have 24 locations. As mentioned in the intro, the Philippines has a very wide flight path ranging from New York City to Paris. It dominates the Asian Southeast while also having a good variety of locations outside of Asia. Ghana has a ton of West African destinations as well as numerous Asian and European spots. Oh, and don't forget the good old US of A. Sri Lanka's flight path isn't all that different from the Philippines, but they have more European locations as well as a lone flight to African island chain Seychelles. Our 25 destination countries are Macedonia, Armenia, Vietnam, Albania, and Lebanon. Remember what I said about Kosovo having the most flights inside of their continent without leaving? Well, depending on where you side with Turkey, if it's in Asia or Europe, Macedonia may have broken their record. Talk about missing Big Brother Russia. Armenia has 17 flights to different Russian locations. Otherwise, their flight path is pretty balanced between the Middle East and Europe. Vietnam goes to every Southeast Asian country besides poor Timor-Leste, and they also have an interesting flight to Mongolia and Turkmenistan. Albania lights up the European portion of the map while also going to Israel and the UAE. I was initially very surprised to see this many flights in and out of Lebanon, to be honest. I mean, it's definitely a sleeper country in terms of places to visit with all the rich history and cuisine and everything. However, I was incredibly shocked to learn that nearly 25% of Lebanon's economy comes from tourism. Last is Taiwan with 26 different destinations. Like the Philippines, Taiwan also has crazy range, visiting New York City and London, and it also visits all but 2 countries in Southeast Asia. That's all for part 12. I will see you in part 13.